Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Pisces, my beautiful Pisces signs. This is your yearly forecast 2022. Let's see what the year has in store for you. For these yearly readings, I do recommend that people view as a matter of priority their sun and rising signs or ascendant signs. Of course, feel free to check out your other placements. I know I have a lot of viewers who resonate quite strongly with their moon sign, for example, or their Venus sign. That is absolutely fine, but at a minimum I would suggest you check out your sun and rising for these readings. I'm going to get some cards for a general overview of what the theme of this year is going to be, and then we will break down month by month. 2022, let's see what this has in store for my beautiful Pisces viewers. 2022, what kind of year is this going to be? Hopefully an improvement on the last couple of years that we've all had. 2022. There's definitely a lot more optimism and hope and change and things improving so far. So it's a good sign. Okay, we have awakening. Lovely energy. We have inward revolution. Enlightenment, my goodness. We have expansion, and we have let your light shine. Amazing. Don't know, a few more flipped out than what I had originally intended. Don't know where I'm going to fit all these. Just pop them on there. We'll talk about them as they come up in the reading. But wow, this is very, very powerful energy for you guys. I think there are going to be a lot of changes, a lot of growth, spiritual growth, and in terms of what you're actually building and manifesting physically out there in the world. But definitely awakening to something deep within. Wow. Okay. Something is making a lot more sense in 2022. Okay, we have achievement, effort plus intention. Yeah, so definitely manifesting a lot of this. It's not just an internal awakening. It's a manifestation into the physical world as well. So things actually changing physically. And look at that next one, building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. So really building a lot for yourselves. And wow, beautiful, river of blessings, releasing constraints. Okay. Again, this is more cards than what I normally pull out at the start here, but that's okay. It's a very important message. I think you'll find that, yeah, lots of growth and expansion this year, lots of things changing. You're going to sort of look back on this year as a time of really awakening a new chapter in your life, starting of new chapters. It's like you're going to come out a different person. I'm seeing it almost as a and this hasn't come out here, but I'm seeing it almost like like a phoenix sort of rising from the ashes now. I think a lot of the change has maybe already happened. You maybe had the last year or two featuring a lot of big change in, maybe several circumstances in your life across many different areas. And now what's happening in 2022 is we're going through a period of rapid enlightenment, growth, expansion. It's building on all the things that have already sort of started off in 2020 and 2021. This is what I'm feeling. It's like you're just really coming to your own now this year. Yeah. Could not be more clear with that star energy. Oh, jeez. Sorry, one flipped out first. I'm going to put that down first. Actually, two. And we'll take the rest of these. Okay. All right, Pisces. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. So yeah, we're really building on the fact that you've already been through situations which caused a lot of upheaval, a lot of change. I do really feel like the year leading up to 2022, in fact 2020 as well, there were a lot of changes for you, I think, on many different areas of your life. So in terms of relationships, there could have been major endings and major new beginnings in terms of your personal life, your relationship with family members, your work, study, big changes across the board. And it was, in fact, quite difficult to deal with at times. Like, it was a lot. It was intense. It was emotional. There was a lot going on. You weren't anticipating such an upheaval, but it happened. Thankfully, you have come through, or you're coming through the start of 2022 as the star. So this is January's energy. This is all about healing, but healing that has already occurred really in the past. You have healed. So it would imply that some of these changes perhaps were a little bit traumatic, perhaps were required a lot of strength, a lot of inner strength, wisdom, soul searching. But you've gained a lot through the process. You've gained a lot of experience, and you've come out the other side looking a lot better, actually. You're also looking very good physically, okay? You may be looking very attractive in the month of January. Maybe you've made some changes recently to your appearance, or you've put more time and effort into your appearance, or even just, shopping for a couple of new things that really complemented you quite well. So it's the physical appearance, but also I get strongly it is the mental and spiritual side of things as well. That's actually impacting your physical appearance. It's like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders now. You're feeling a lot more calm and relaxed because you're wiser. You're more kind of seasoned. You've been through a lot the last couple of years, and you've come out now looking a lot better on the other side. You grew from the experience, and you're just a lot wiser and a lot more kind of self-assured, and that comes across as very confident and very attractive as well. Someone may also be looking at you like the star that you are, okay? So I am getting, because we've got right next to that, the Knight of Wands here. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone is very attracted to you. Okay, someone is wanting to really come rushing towards you. If you're not already in a relationship, this is, some kind of new opportunity, some kind of new offer. This is someone who is extremely passionate, extremely impulsive, maybe at a slightly different energy to you at the time being, because you're just a little bit more chilled. You're wanting to take your time. You're perhaps wanting to be a little bit independent as well. You don't want to rush into a commitment just yet. But there has been so much inner work happening, so much growth, enlightenment, awakening. This is really intense stuff and it's attractive, right? You've become more magnetic because of what you've done and what you've achieved. But what I like is you're also very focused on yourself still. You're not quite ready to just focus on other people. You feel more balanced than what you have ever felt before. And you're just concerned you don't want to give that up too soon or potentially jeopardize that. So come March, come your birth season, it's kind of like, I cannot say yes to all of these opportunities. I'm going to have to say no to some. And it's interesting because perhaps you came through a period of time where you were saying yes to too many things and it was draining you and you had no energy left. This could be part of what you've learned through your experiences. You've learned to say no a lot more. You don't want to be a people pleaser anymore. You don't want people to walk all over you or take advantage of you. It's time to just say no. I'm happy with what I've got. I don't need any more offers coming in. Okay, so that's March. Come April, look, we do have some heavy energy here. We've got the 10 of Swords. This is like that final nail in the coffin, the final thing that's going to end a situation, perhaps end a relationship, end a job, end a partnership, end something, okay? It's time for a negative situation to completely be released. It's time for something new, okay? So it is a painful ending, I'm not going to lie. There's an attachment here. There is an attachment associated with whatever is ending. So it's not that pleasant. It's not that pleasant. But I do feel as though you're in control of this. It is your decision. You're being more independent. You're potentially learning something new as well. When we get to May here, this is the Page of Swords. You're doing your research about something. You're doing a lot of reading online. You're exposing yourself to a lot of new ideas. You're networking. Your mind is expanding. There was kind of like an old idea or something that you took as gospel that needed to die, that needed to change, so that you could have this expansion of new ideas. And I do get the sense that, once again, someone or something or multiple things and people are maybe going to be cut out of your life. By June here, we've got the Queen of Swords, more air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is really speaking your truth in a very blunt way, in a very cutting way. This is not being overly emotional. This is being very, very rational and logical about a decision, about a situation. You may have recently come to a point where you're able to separate your mind from your emotions. You're able to make a decision now to think about something clearly with logic and reason and not let the emotions get in the way. That's what we're doing here. You're being very matter of fact. You're being very disciplined. You're really wanting to bring forth a lot of change in many areas of your life. Some of you could be getting very strict with your diet and exercise regime. You could be like, right, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to smoke anymore. I'm going to, eat healthy. I'm going to exercise, whatever the case may be. Some of you may be getting very, very strict with that. You may be eliminating bad habits in your life. Bad habits can include toxic people as well. So change is coming, right? We've got very, very powerful cards of change here. We've got major arcana here again. We've got death. We've got the Tower. Okay, this is an inevitable change that's happening. You may have some kind of upheaval when it comes to your living situation, your home environment. There may be a complete change there, a move, possibly something that you weren't expecting, some kind of renovation, some kind of repairs that need to be done. And so you've kind of been forced into this situation, into this move. You may be deciding again to cut some people out. You may have recently come across some very interesting information, okay? You've come across some truths which change, for better or worse, a relationship. They change the nature of the relationship. There's now, something can't continue in the way that it was continuing for so long. There has to be a change. There has to be a massive change here. That's July and August, okay? So middle of the year, July, August, we do have some major changes, possibly in multiple areas of your life here. But it's all good. It's all part of the awakening process. It's all part of the enlightenment process. And it's all part of bringing in your rewards, okay? Because by the end of the year, the last third of the year, things improve significantly. It's like complete turnaround, complete starting from scratch. It's almost like you've said, I want a blank slate. I want to start from scratch. I want to build the life that I want, that is in line with my new beliefs, my new value system, whatever the case may be. Now, once again, we have here achievements, building your world, river of blessings, right? This doesn't come by accident. This river of blessings, it comes from releasing constraints. It comes from getting rid of the things, the situations, the people, the circumstances, the living situation, whatever it is, getting rid of the things that are holding back those blessings, right? And that's what you've done here. That's what you've done here. And you're building your world based on your new vision for what you want. Okay. And you're working hard towards that. You're really putting in a lot of effort. You're visualizing and you're also doing the work to manifest these blessings in. And they sure are going to come. Okay. Work is going to be rewarded. So we start off the final kind of third of the year here with the world, right? Complete ending of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle, new chapter, fresh start, clean slate. Let's put this past behind us. It's gone. It's done. We're now ready to start a new chapter based on what we want for the future. It's very clear to you now. By the end of the year, it's very clear to you what you want and what direction you're going in. There could be a lot of travel, overseas travel, or some kind of very important trip. It could be travel for work as well, but generally it is across, nations with the world energy. So it's generally plane travel. I feel, are going to meet someone very important once this old cycle ends, and potentially on this trip, if there is a trip involved. It's going to feel like a wish coming true. Okay, it really is. It's going to feel like something you've really been hoping for and wishing for is finally coming into fruition. This is October. So by October, we have the 9 of Cups. This is really sitting back and just feeling so content, so happy. It's a lustful energy as well. So it's like could be a new romantic or love interest. And you're just feeling really good this month. You're on a high, honestly. It's almost a little bit too good to be true. But it's not too good to be true, because by November, we've got the Ace of Cups. Okay, we've got this beautiful new opportunity in love. This is a new love offer. For some of you, it's not going to relate to all of you. It could be a pregnancy, a new creative project, but I really am seeing it as a love offer. It starts off as kind of like, whoa, super attraction, feeling good, a lot of lustful energy. Is this actually the real deal? Yes, it is the real deal. There's true emotion here, and it's going to be revealed by November. Now, 5 of Wands. Okay, more changes. More changes in December to finish off the year. Why not? So 5, it is a card of change. 5 of Wands, it's not a super negative card for me as a reader. It's just a lot of different opinions. It's people really wanting to speak their opinions. Sometimes you didn't ask for them. They're going to give them to you anyway. Sometimes you need to listen to them because it can help you gain a different perspective or really understand someone else's point of view. And other times you need to decide whether or not to drown those other opinions out and just follow on with your own path, and the course that you're on. You will know which direction to take with that because you've, again, achieved some kind of awakening, enlightenment. You've got the knowledge, you've got the wisdom now to make that decision as to whether follow your own path, your own gut instinct, or how much you need to listen to other people's opinions, or whether or not a balance there is required. But I'm very, very excited for you, Pisces, with the way that this year 2022 ends, because despite the challenges that you face, we're really ending on a good note here. I'm going to pull one more card if there's any other messages, and it comes out straight away, for advice or positive affirmations or anything of that nature. There are actually 2. We've got full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension, and we've got last quarter moon in Sagittarius, which is practice gratitude. Okay, so we need to make sure we're grateful and not resentful for the things that go wrong. Okay, they're all part of the journey, they're all part of your experience, and it's going to help you build the life that you want. It's going to help the river of blessings come in if you're grateful and you don't look back with anger, right? Release any anger, because when situations are tense, you just need to remember to just take your time, take a time out, breathe deeply, count to 10. Tense times are going to come up, but just know that something better is coming in by the end of the year that will help you get through that. So just breathe deeply through that tension and through those unwanted changes, because we know that the change is happening for a reason. And it's always important to be grateful for everything, because even the negative situations are going to pave the way for these new blessings to come in. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all the best in 2022. I hope it's a joyful year. I can't wait for you to receive these blessings, Pisces. You deserve it. Thank you so much again for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.